Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Force here with some more Friday Night Magic, and today we're going to be playing a black, green, and white deck. I almost couldn't spit that out there. We're playing a black, green, and white deck that revolves around some pretty fun stuff like digging, searching for things. We got the Shadow of the Past. I mean, this hand is okay. It's not fantastic though. Let's draw a new hand. I guess we'll just keep this because I honestly don't want to... I don't want to forfeit this for anything else, to be frank at this point. We're going to start off with the Ors of Guildgate. So yes, this is a black, white, and a green deck. We get some filter, we get the evolutionary leaps, and then among that, we've basically got some control and stuff like that. It's sort of like a techie deck. I'm definitely not winning early with this deck, not by any stretch of the imagination. But we've got fun things like Shadow of the Past here, so we'll play this. Read it off to you. This is a really cool card because what it does is it makes it so that we can be more consistent or get what we want. So Shadows of the Past, whenever a creature dies, we get to scry 1. So that means we get to look at the top card of our library, and then if we want, keep it there. If we don't want to, put it at the bottom. Alright, so he's got his 2/2. Enters the battlefield, gain 2 life for each creature control named Cleric in the forward order. And to that, I am probably just going to Reef Soul that. It's going to do a couple of things for me. So let's Reef Soul it now, because Reef Soul is a sorcery, so we have to do it during our turn. So we're going to Reef Soul now. We're going to kill this. Now, the big thing with this, beyond getting rid of the creature, is we're also going to get to do our Scry 1. So let's see here. We get another land. Don't really want that. So we're going to put that at the bottom of our library. So that's the sort of thing I'm talking about. This lets us... It really helps make this deck a lot more consistent in being able to see what's coming up, essentially. Or at least get rid of the things we don't necessarily want in what is coming up. Blessed Spirits, a 2/2. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, put a 1/1 counter on Blessed Spirits. We're also going to Reef Soul that as well. So yeah, perfect. Alright, so let's go ahead and cast the Reef Soul. I actually don't want to use the lands it's suggesting, because I want to be able to play the Evolutionary Leap, so I want my green source. So we're going to go ahead and Reef Soul this. So, boom, boom, boom. He goes away. We get to do the Scry 1 again. So, let's see what's at the top. Do we want a green source? No, we're going to get a land. We're playing in land next turn anyways. So, I don't feel like we need that land so much. I'd rather get a creature to do with the Evolutionary Leap. So, we're going to put this at the bottom. We're going to play a land, and we're going to play our Evolutionary Leap. This card really makes the deck right here. Evolutionary Leap. Sacrifice a creature, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card into your hand, the rest of the bottom of our library. So the idea is that there's a bunch of throwaway creatures in the deck, and with those creatures, we basically cycle through them to get the better creatures that we want. And we can also bring creatures back from the graveyard as well with our Liliana Planeswalker. So he plays a 2/1 flying, non-creature spells cost 1 more to cast. That's a bit of a bummer. You know, what's even more of a bummer is that we drew another Evolutionary Leap, which we really do not need. And I'm not going to play it either in case he ends up getting, like, enchantment removal, mass removal kind of thing. So we're in kind of a tricky situation right now. We're at the point where actually wishing we kept those lands that we dropped to the bottom. Because with those lands, we could have done an Angelic Edict. We could have also played the Outland Colossus. But the truth is, I was digging for those creatures for the sake of Evolutionary Leap, and maybe that was a mistake. Maybe that's not what I should have done. So we're kind of in a tough spot. And actually, we can't even play the Angelic Edict, because this is making it cost 1 more. All non-creature spells cost 1 more because of that. So we're going to play that. It's another tap land, unfortunately. We will be able to play the Outland Colossus right away, next turn. My big concern, though, is that if he has removal, we won't have that extra green source to trigger the Evolutionary Leap. Basically, I need to draw a forest to be very comfortable playing the Outland Colossus next turn, because if he's got the removal for it, at least we'll have the Evolutionary Leap to get something else off of it. If we don't just draw a forest, then we could be kind of in a tricky situation here. I think either way, we're kind of in a tricky situation. So that is not it. So I can play this, but I run the risk of it just dying to hard removal. I think I have to. I don't think I have much of a choice. I need to start doing something. So we're gonna play the Outland Colossus. 6/6, renown 6, can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. So he requires several creatures, or excuse me, he can only block it with a single creature. He can't like double, triple block it. First strike. Okay, that's not removal. I'm still concerned. I'm still concerned that he's got something sitting there. So he's gonna attack me here. Another 2, 3, 4 damage. Gonna bring me down to 10. I could hit him for 6, but a part of me also wants to just save this guy for a blocker. I feel as if I should just save it for a blocker. So this is really good. Oh my goodness, this is really, really good. Alright, it's a 4/4, it's got flash, so I can play it as an instant. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to you, if Hixus Prison Warden enters the battlefield this turn, exile that creature until Hixus leaves the battlefield. I can basically take the damage next turn and then get rid of all of them with Hixus until he removes Hixus. The concern is, though, we're going to be taking that damage next turn. But I think that's probably what we have to do in this current situation. So I'm actually not going to attack because I'd also like to save for blocker at the same time. I don't want to take the extra 2 damage. I'm really, really concerned about taking the extra 2 damage. I feel like I'm low enough as is. I'll be taking 4 guaranteed. At least this gives me the chance to block that. Okay. So prior to combat damage being dealt, I'm going to be able to do this. Chance of creature gets +1/+1. And whenever his creature attacks, tap target defending... Okay. So he's going to be able to tap this anyways. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're not quite dead yet, but we're pretty damn close. Okay, in response, we're gonna play this. And I don't want to sacrifice anything. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're down to 3. I mean, I'm pretty positive we're gonna die here. Oh, actually, no, I can block this, right? It's just a 3/2. I can block that. Oh no, what the fuck is this? Target player sacrifices an attacking or blocking creature. So he's forcing me to sacrifice a blocking creature. I only have 1 blocking creature, so I'm gonna have to sacrifice this no matter what. So I might as well sacrifice it to my own effect. Ah, shit. That's really bad. Alright, well, we only take 4 at least. We're still in a really tough spot, though. So I can exile this. I can also make him sacrifice a creature with a flesh bag, but when he does that, he can sacrifice whatever he feels like. So I think playing the Angelic Edict makes the most sense to get rid of this. So we get rid of this guy. Because if I play the flesh bag, he just sacrifices one of his other things, you know what I mean? And at this point, we hit him for 6, obviously, because I can't even block any of these flyers next turn anyways. I think no matter what, though, I'm dead 2 turns from now. I don't even think there's anything I could draw to save me. I mean, if I could kill him next turn, that would work, too. We've got 12 damage, so if we could find 4 more damage, that would also work. Okay, he's going to play a 4/4 flying. Enters the battlefield. Put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control with a 1/1 counter, which he doesn't have any right now, so he doesn't get to do anything. So he hits me for 4. We're going to be down to 2. Yeah, shiitake. So we're down to 2, and we're pretty much dead next turn no matter what. I can't even envision a situation in which we're not. We're gonna play the Fleshbag Marauder. Each player sacks a creature. So he's just gonna sack something here. We sacrifice that. We get to scry 2. Bottom. I don't know if there's anything I could draw to save me. I'm really not sure. I don't think there is. I need 4 mana, 2 green. I think if he lets the damage go through, I win. I think if he lets the damage go through, I win. Okay, he blocks it. But I think I could still save myself from dying next turn. I have to sacrifice this, which sucks. But otherwise, I'm dead next turn to this. So I need to do this. We're gonna sacrifice this. We're gonna get our mirror. And then we play it, and we sacrifice it to kill his 2/1. So we play it. Don't use a green source. Beautiful. And then we sacrifice it. Oh my god, are you serious? We're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. We're still at 2. We're pretty screwed. It doesn't matter. We're going to be filtering through for a creature, so it doesn't matter if that lands at the top anyways. We're pretty screwed. We're at 2, but we're not dead yet. Okay, whatever. Keep it at the top. It doesn't matter. I guess I could have done that twice and maybe filtered through another shitty creature. Because we end up getting this Gate Creeper. It wouldn't have mattered, though. I would have gone through 2 lands. But the correct play would have been to do the filter twice. Okay, so... We're relying on another... We have to get another really good thing. He's gonna kill us next turn. Enters the battlefield, put a 1/1... Okay, and then what's this? Renowned 1 becomes renowned. You may search your library for an equipment card, reveal it, put it in your hand. Okay. So let's see, we got the Revelation, scry 5, then reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, you may draw cards equal to its power, and you gain life equal to its toughness. Fucking play that shit. Fucking play that shit. Scry 5. Alright, select cards to put on the top of your library, the rest will go on the bottom. We put this on the top, finish, reveal it, boom. We gain 6 life, we draw 6 cards. 4, 5, 6, we're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. Actually, have we played a land this turn? We must have, right? Yeah, we did. Alright, he needs to find 2 more damage and kill us. Come on, please don't have it. 4, 5, 6, please don't have it. Please don't have it. Please, 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 please. Please don't have it. Please, 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 please. There's actually a chance we could do this. Alright, we've got the Fleshbag Marauder. That's an obvious choice. Force him to sack a creature. And then if we can get another Fleshbag Marauder. Oh no, we need a lot of creatures. No shit. No fucking shit. Fucking get the fuck out of here! Are you kidding me? We're still alive! Okay. Whatever, put that at the bottom, I don't need that. Put that at the bottom, I don't... Oh, no, maybe I should have kept the land. We'll leave this at the top, because I actually do want that card. Pretty badly. We're gonna play the gate. I can't believe we're still in this game. He's got no cards in hand. Oh my fucking Jesus. Let's get another green source. Are you for real, dude? Are you for real? I can't. There's Liliana! Fucking Liliana, dude. Are you for real, dude? Oh my god. There's... Unless he finds, like, burst damage, there's a really good chance we're actually gonna win this game. What's this? 2/2, first strike, enters the battlefield. If a opponent controls more lands, he gets a land. I think we have more lands than him. 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, we do. He's gonna get a land, that's fine. I think I'm gonna get rid of my wall here to dig for something with Liliana, to dig for something else. Another creature. Okay, we're gonna do evolutionary. We're gonna get rid of the wall. And Shadow of the Past is there, whatever, that can stay at the top. Because we're digging for a creature anyways. There's a Perilous, okay. Okay, so this is ridiculous. We drew another Languish. Alright, so we're gonna play Perilous. We're gonna play Liliana. Liliana comes into play. We're going to sacrifice Perilous. Okay. 2 damage to his creature, so his creature's gone. We scry 1. Oh man. It's too bad I can't. I really would have wanted that. Yeah, this is another situation where I should have done the I should have put on the bottom twice. So she flips into a Planeswalker. Evolutionary happens. We pull another Gate Creeper. Now I've got 3 more lands. I guess I just play another Gate Creeper right now. And we also probably want to start doing Liliana's effects. Take this land, put this into play. Liliana's effect is each player discards a card. He doesn't have a card to discard. We could also do the -X. We could do that for 3. There's nothing in particular that I want to pull back right now. So let's just do the plus. It's going to have us discard a card. But that's not a ginormous end-of-the-world deal. I think we'll just get rid of the Conclave, actually. So hopefully he doesn't play an enchantment or something that completely screws me over. But and then we move into combat phase. and we swing for 1. I can't believe we're actually gonna win this game. Oh man, oh man. I mean, he could make me eat my words here. That he could pull out some craziness, but it's looking really freaking good right now. Okay, okay, let's do sacrifice our wall again to dig for something else. Let's see what we get here. Just put that at the bottom, doesn't matter. Evolutionary Leap happens. We're gonna pull into another Fleshbag Marauder. Dude, this dude is super freaking screwed. My concern, okay, so he either drew a land and he just doesn't feel like playing it as like a bluff, or he drew removal or an enchantment, something along those lines. Well, I think we should just try to start going for the win. Oh, wait a second. Freaking each player discards a card. Get rid of that card. Get that out of your hand. Let's get rid of the flesh bag. Let's get rid of one of the flesh bags. He's gonna discard whatever he held onto. It was a plains. Okay, that brings her up to 7. And then let's go ahead and just play. Let's just go for broke here. Play the Gaia's Revenge. We're gonna hit for 8, 9, 10, 11 right now. So let's move into combat phase. We're gonna hit for 11. Dude, this really. He's got one more turn. He's got one more turn to get back into this thing. Otherwise, he's donezo. What the frick? How did this game turn around for me? How? I can't even handle it. What the frick? I think I'm gonna win. What is this shit? What is this shit? It's nothing, whatever. You're gonna gain some life. I'm gonna evolutionary leap my wall. Boom, baby. Boom, baby. Evolutionary leap the wall. Let's see what we get. We get another evolutionary. None of this even matters. He's got a 2/2. We've got the Fleshbag Marauder to kill off his 2/2 and swing for the victory. This match, frickin' absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. Doesn't even register. The heck, just attack for all the damages. What? How did that even? I can't handle it. I guess this isn't actually terrible with the Perilous and the Flesh Bag. We also have the Reeve Soul for some early game control. The problem is we don't have like any of our tech here. I'll draw a new hand actually. I really want to get... I guess we'll keep this. It's much worse than the hand that we had prior. I mean, this is nice, but we don't want to play this before we can flip her, and we can't flip her till 7 lands, and that is some time down the road. Now, we do have the Outland Colossus, which is surprisingly low casting cost at 5, so we do only need to draw 2 more lands. The problem is we basically just need to draw 2 more lands in the next 4 turns, basically. All right, well, there's something. I guess that's a good thing. Let's make him think we're mono green. Doesn't make a huge difference if he thinks we're mono green for an extra turn, but it's something. Whenever you can play those like sort of mind games, it's not a terrible idea, anyways. We got the Soul Hoarder, 6/6 flying. Whenever permanent enters, wherever permanent owned by another player is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, you draw a card and lose 1 life. He's gonna go ahead and play his Elvish Visionary. Drawing card. Looks like he is a blue-green so far. So far. We could play this. I'm not gonna do anything with our 3 lands anyways. No, whatever, we'll just play this for right now. And I really don't want to play her. So we're not going to until we've got the 7. I do get to pull an extra land off of her though. So it might be worth it playing her next turn because of Outland Colossus. You know what I mean? To guarantee that we can get him in play. I know that means we're gonna lose the benefit of playing her, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what we draw into, basically. I'm not going to play her yet, though. I'm also not going to attack with this yet. I'd rather wait till I can get additional value. Like, if he plays a creature with 2 health, if I can attack with this and have it killed and then kill 2... You know what I mean? Just attacking for 1 and then having him chump block and then me just dealing 2 damage to his face isn't... I'm not trying to race my opponent. Not with this deck, anyways. He plays his own Perilous, so this will work out. We'll probably get a multiple trade with this in some capacity. Like, if he attacks now, I will gladly kill that and have him do 2 damage to my face. Alright, so this is pretty good right now. We're actually we're on track to play the... We're going to be able to play the Outland Colossus next turn. So this is going to buy us time, basically, to do our other stuff, is what I'm thinking here. So this is just perfect. This is just perfect for me. And I definitely don't want to play her now that he's got this in play, and he can just straight up deal 2 damage to her. I'm going to wait till I can flip her instantly. That's going to be the condition in which I play it. But yeah, we're probably going to see 2 turns of Outland Colossus or an Outland Colossus, and then our Soul Hoarder. One of those 2. Because he's blue, I'm worried about bounce. Whenever you draw a card, target opponent puts the top card... Target opponent puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. If they're both non-land cards that share a color, repeat this process. Luckily, we're not a mono deck, so the chance of them being the same and everything is less likely. There's the Outland Colossus. So this is a major, major threat for him now to consider. Still not going to attack. Save it as a blocker. Save it for more value. So he draws a card. We put the top 2 into our graveyard. That's kind of a bummer. Not going to lie. And they're not the same, so we don't repeat. We got a Gatecreeper and a Shadows of the Past. And unfortunately, not having the Shadows of the Past is a bit of a bummer. Quite a bit of a bummer. So we could actually... Oh, no, wait. He can't block it with more than 1 creature, so he cannot do multiple blocks for that. This is really good. We're going to have the Nissa here next turn. I got a few choices. Well, I think first and foremost, let's just attack for 6. I can either play the Outland Colossus now, or I can play the Gatecreeper, which will have me getting Nissa the turn after. I think just playing the Outland Colossus now is probably actually better, because that's going to put huge threats on the board for him to deal with. So we're going to play a second Outland Colossus. Instead of trying to play into Nissa for next turn, I like playing the second Outland Colossus. Alright, so he's going to draw a card. We're going to dump 2 again. That thing is such a pain in the ass. We need our enchant removal. Oh, we lose Nissa's Revelation. He's also gonna... What is this? What did he just play? Oh, okay, so we got 2 lands. Gotcha. That's fine. Okay, so he's gonna have to single... Oh, nice, we drew that other one. Okay, so we're gonna play the Gatecreeper now. And that's gonna put us at 6 lands. Yeah, there's nothing I could have languished for 4, but I wouldn't really do that anyways. Alright, so we don't want to play this yet. Enters the battlefield, we get to get a basic force card into our hand, but we need to play the 7th land for her to flip. So I can't play her yet. But what we are gonna do is we're gonna attack her, I guess with all of these actually. At this point I'm actually okay with attacking with the Perilous. Because he's probably gonna just block these. 1 and 1. Yeah, I think going with the second huge threat, the second Outland Colossus, was probably a really good bet. And I'm guessing he's going to kill both of these. We're going to have the Perilous. This is why I attack with the Perilous, because I knew this was going to happen anyways. Okay, so he decides to go to each of the creatures. Kills this off, and then we ping his face with the 2. But now he's got no blockers for these guys. We're going to be able to flip her next turn. This freaking thing is a huge pain in the ass. It really is. He's going to keep milling me, which I don't like, and he's actually continuously getting creatures. And battlefield, put 2 1/1 Thopters into play. You know what we can do? We can actually just languish, and then we'll be able to hit him. We can languish to kill all his creatures, and then we can hit him for 12. I know we had these ideas for playing her and like doing all this stuff, but I don't need to unless I draw a land. Actually, no, I can do all of that. So we're gonna play her. Oh, he tapped both black sources, you piece of shit! It fucking tapped both black sources, of course it did. I need to get a land into play untapped. That's not it. I can't fucking believe that. Are you fucking serious? Fucking blacks, fucking... It didn't... So I could have controlled it, yes. I just assumed the frickin' automatic AI wasn't so dumb, and that's really exceedingly frustrating. Oh, maybe maybe this just means we're gonna end up getting a lot more value out of Languish. Maybe that's what it is. I don't freaking know. That is very frustrating though. Beginning of your upkeep, he gets to get a Thopter. Alright, well now we don't have to... Now we don't have to do the thing or whatever. I can't even handle this. It's so annoying. We're gonna play a land. We're gonna activate her plus. Okay, we draw that. So, lots of different things we can do. We could go with this, but I don't need to draw that many cards. It would be kind of ridiculous. I actually kind of don't mind playing him right now. So when he dies, we get some pretty big benefit off of that. So let's actually go play him pre-combat. And then we can go ahead and attack with both of these. He's going to block one of them. And this is going to give us the card draw off of our Soul Harvester. I mean, chances are we win next turn anyway, so just frustrating that the turn of events happened the way that they did. Oh, he didn't block, he took it all. Okay. Is it because he might have removal? Alright, just in case he's got some removal stuff planned, I'm gonna hold on to my things. So he gets another Thopter in play. Does the mill again. We've got the 6 in the air now, so he needs to get rid of 6 in the air and keep blockers. Little does he know, we've got the thing. Alright. Draw a card, discard a card. If there are 5 more cards in your graveyard, he gets to flip them. But he can't even make use of that right now. He's got the blocking flyers. Again, what he doesn't know is that the Languish kills him. So, not exactly how I hoped this game would turn out. But it is a victory nonetheless. Let's go ahead and do this. Okay. With a pre-combat Languish. And then swing for a lot of damage. So he's gonna use the Perilous to do this. We draw 4 cards anyways, though. Oh, the Perilous didn't. Okay. Let's go. Let's go ahead and swing for more than enough damage. And with that, I'll wrap up this week's Friday Night Magic. Thanks guys so much for watching. Those are some pretty incredible games. Lots of fun, I would say. I'll see you guys next Friday for some more Magic: The Gathering. Have a great week. Take it easy.